Hey everybody, this is Milesluigi.
And Higsby.
Welcome Higsby, welcome back to Super Mario World, The Secret of the Seven Golden Statues, where this time we're going to be taking on Roy's fortress.
Awesome, let's do it.
Oh gosh, a giant piranha plant, a muncher, is blocking your path. We need to find a plow block to get rid of it. Somebody fed this muncher a mushroom bun. That was a very terrible idea. It just grew like 3-4 times its size. And yeah, it's kind of a problem.
I find it funny that Mario Maker calls munchers when you're placing them in the level. I always thought that was kind of a fan-made name. So I was always like, is that kind of like a reference to Mario World people hacking? Or I don't know. Or was that their official name? I don't know if you ever really looked for a Mario World or like a Mario game instruction book. And I don't think muncher is really listed as an enemy, so...
Well, maybe we should go back to Miyamoto's original like Mario Bible and see if the muncher is in there. I'm actually kind of curious.
I guess they would have been introduced in Mario 3, so yeah, I wonder what they're called.
Yeah, that was my question. Were they actually like a planned enemy from Mario 1 forward or not?
I actually have the Mario 3 guidebook, and I know it lists all of the enemies at the beginning. I'll actually have to check to see if it lists munchers as an enemy. I would bet that they would call them piranha plants, but I'll have to look into that to see if it is there. Also, these blocks are annoying.
I see that, and I could definitely use another power-up or two. I'll just have to be really careful, because this question block is probably that next power-up that I need. Yes, it is. There we go. And those totally look like the trampoline things. Oh gosh, they're going to keep coming, aren't they? Shoot. I definitely will have to just dodge one here. I failed to dodge one. Ah, they come out of the pipe!
Are you used to Mario Maker now, where you think someone put a grinder generator inside of a bullet bill launcher or something?
That's basically what happened there. Gosh darn it. Well, let's go ahead and give this another shot here. And now that we know that, yes, it's the grinders just appear spontaneously out of the pipe. No poofy sound effect either.
Milesluigi and I have been talking a lot about the inconsistencies between, like, Mario Maker, kind of, like, the laws of Mario Maker and the laws of things like Mario World and Mario 3, and how they differ ever so slightly, and that can just happen to throw you off, either in Mario World or when you're playing Mario Maker, thinking that something is going to be the way that it is in Mario World. It's kind of funny, just how, you know, different things can be, and how those little things can be tricky.
To give you just an example, kind of a more complicated example, but doors in Super Mario World, you can enter the top like 16 pixels of a door if you're small Mario, but in Mario Maker you can't do that. You have to be on the bottom of the door to enter it.
Also with doors, in Mario Maker you can take items through doors, which really throws people off sometimes when like there's a puzzle that requires you to take something through a door, and people are like, oh, usually that wouldn't work in Mario World.
No, it wouldn't. So yeah, totally gonna get thrown off multiple times. But there's the blue flame. Blue flame, I think, just does he run up the pipe? No, he doesn't. For a second, I thought he would be crawling walls to try to kill me. Shoot! No, I can wall jump. I can wall jump.
And that's another thing. that there shouldn't be wall jumping in Mario World. What is this?
I guess the POW block was a coin. Is that a bad graphic or what was that?
Was that potentially the midway point? I don't know.
That was the POW block, but the muncher is still kind of here. Let me space-time rewind here, actually. Okay. So, see, here's the POW block. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Coin. It's like a coin. Coin. Did I mess up your level, Mario 90? Because the muncher's still here.
This is all my fault. I'm totally sorry. When you collect one, come back here and use it with L. Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, that is weird.
That was a little bit different, but I guess I'll take it. Okay, for a second I thought I totally broke the level, and I was like, shoot, I can't moon jump through this. I mean, the most I could do there is also a no-clipping code. If you combine the moon jump and the no-clip, I could have, like, gone through there. But then how would I have entered the pipe? Because the enemy's literally right on top of the pipe. Plus, I think you have to be grounded to enter pipes. So all in all, it just would not have worked. I would have been like, Roy defeated Mario. Game over. The end.
Game over. The end. Roy gets a promotion. Roy's the one that finally did it.
You laughed at Roy for it being not his castle, but he proved you wrong for being the cool one.
Ooh, there's a green block. Oh, and
there we go. A good power-up before we enter into the green door. What can a green door signify? Roy's time. So do keep in mind, this world is technically supposed to be Space World. And by the way, okay, that guess doesn't work. Maybe I have to jump on him. Yeah, I do. Well, the level just gives me blocks, so I just thought, throw the block at him. Maybe I throw the block at him now? Yeah, you do. Okay. You have to go back and forth. Okay. Provided I play my cool and watch out when he does that. By the way, that actually freezes me in place, so I have to make sure I stay in the air. There we go. Woo.
There's some clipping going on there. But you won't complain.
No, I won't, because I like having power-ups. Power-ups are nice. Ooh,
Milesluigi secretly put on that clipping code. Well, no clip. No one was looking.
Alright, level, you can end. Or do I need to be standing still for the level to end? Okay, I need to be standing still for the level to end. That was on me. I will admit, that one was on me. But at the end of the level, oh, it's story's progression time. So Mario and Luigi took a rest after beating Roy. Bowser has another castle in space, apparently, but how would they reach the castle?
Moon jump.
Take a rocket. Moon jump. Oh no, I missed that scene. Shoot, I was holding down a button. So let's actually see Mario and Luigi's canonical answer to this. Oh, the raccoon horns would not be high enough to get them up there, but then Mario had a good idea. This was his idea.
There you go.
When Yoshi swings, he can fly anywhere without minutes, so the bros went to go back to Peach's castle. Oh, okay, that was not my way of doing things, but okay, we'll take it.
Interesting.
In my world of things, Yoshi is not involved in this at all. Mario just moon jumps, literally to the moon. Okay, with that, we have gotten the pipe, which I presume this is going to take us back, yes, to World 1, where now we can take the path to the left to go back to Peach's castle.
Alright.
Let's see what we're going to find out here. There's Luigi, there's Toad, there's another Toad, here's Peach. Remember that time we were trapped in Bowser's boss? He was gross in there. Okay, so this is supposed to take us after Bowser's Inside Story. Now, where is Yoshi is the question. Yoshi's up in the room up the head to Peach's room. Okay. Into the door we go. It is interesting to note that the Toads do... Oh, there we go. There we go. And you just have to enter in the right door. Looks like the Toads do change their messages as you play through the game, so I probably should have been paying closer attention to that. Just use the warp wrestle to get back to Yoshi. Okay, pro tips for everyone who turns off the console. Oh, there we go. So now we're stuck on the pipe, so naturally we're going to just enter into the pipe, which should...
Uh-oh.
Did I mess that up? I must have messed that up, didn't I? Okay, so we have the Yoshi, but then we entered the pipe and then we lost Yoshi.
And enter it again, just to see what's going on here. I wouldn't be surprised, like, the game's... Are we stuck now? No? Yes? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Someone tell Super Mario World Central! Yeah, what did that last message say? Did we do something wrong?
Let's read this again. If you decide to save and play later while at this part, so just use the warp blast to get back to the castle to get Yoshi. Cool beans. Okay, we have Yoshi. We just spontaneously appear here. I press the go into level button, and then this happens.
Can you press up?
No, I cannot press any direction.
It's weird that, yeah.
Alright, what was the warp whistle button again? I seem to always press it by accident all the darn time. Now I can't figure out the warp whistle button.
Sorry, don't ask me. These button combinations are too much for me. You'd think you were playing like Street Fighter or something like that.
Yes, I'm going to use my advanced knowledge of negative edge to figure my way out here. Then again, might also be a consequence of the moon jump code, which would totally be my fault.
Do you think?
And
huh. So, space-time rewind to back before we did this. That would be really funny, actually. Although totally possible, because you just never know what messing with that's gonna accidentally alter.
You never know. Okay, that did not work. Whatever button that I pushed. So down, nothing left, nothing right, nothing up, nothing L, nothing R. Messes me up, so we'll load state. Alright, then we have the top button, that switches to Luigi. And then we have the left button, that once again goes into the pipe. We have the right button, which does nothing, the bottom button, which is enter level. And then we have start and select, which actually select. Oh, select.
Oh my gosh,
it's
really?
the select button.
Yeah, okay, nobody ever presses the select button, seriously. But that is cool. That's a lot. That reminds me so much of the helicopter from Donkey Kong Country 3. That is so cool.
Oh man, that is pretty neat. This concept probably has been used in some hacks and is just really underused, because you could totally just fly to a level now. I'm now trying to see if there's any secrets now.
Yeah, the mushroom house. Can you fly to that too?
It's not letting me land anywhere though, other than maybe the level. Yeah, it's only letting me land on the level. Oh well. Oh well, I figured it out. It took a bit, but we figured it out. The Bros and Yoshi decided to split up and look for this castle. Well, you see, Yoshi ran away instead of dying to Yoshi disintegration blocks, so something was done right here.
I do like the Mega Man music we got going on here, though.
Ooh, which Mega Man theme is this? I will admit I'm not recognizing it. Shoot.
It's a Wily Castle theme, and I always get my 4, 5, and 6 castle themes mixed up.
Ah, so the question is, which one of Wily's Wily Castle is it? And yeah, 4, 5, and 6 just kind of all blend together, don't they?
It could actually also be 9 or 10, now that I think about it.
It's not 2 or 3, I would have recognized it.
No, I knew it instantly it wasn't 1, 2, or 3. No? I think it's 9.
Oh shoot, 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 and I already wall jumped off that, so that's not gonna work. I should probably just keep the Tanuki tail because, well, it doesn't help too much. Once again, we gotta have to use the jump button to keep floating down, whereas, and I know this is a fact, it's not the jump button, it's the run button. But, c'est la vie. C'est la vie in my conventions that are always being broken. It's like one day you wake up and all your keyboard keys are all working in the wrong order, and ugh. And you wonder, why in the world is it whenever I press the O key, it translates to like the P key? That makes no sense.
I was
don't suppose you've ever had that happen to you.
My hunch was that it was the 3rd Wily level of Mega Man 9, but no, it was the 3rd level of Wily level of Mega Man 10. Now we know.
Okay. I actually have never beaten Mega Man 10. I beat like Sheep Man or whatever it was again, the dream one. That I think was a sheep actually, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then I just didn't play it.
Man.
Which is good, because maybe if I don't play it, the rate that I play Mega Man 10 will equate the time for until the next Mega Man game.
No, I don't like only play games because of trophies or whatever, you know that is, but I do have the trophy in Mega Man 10 for beating the game without taking damage, which is kind of funny.
Oh damn! How did you manage that?
You can save between levels, so I'll admit I use that, and then you'll load and then try to. So basically, I've beat every level without taking damage, and it's only a silver trophy, which is totally bogus, but oh well.
Are there gold trophies? You're saying?
Yes.
Wow, and beating the game without damage is just silver, huh?
Yeah, and then there's some games with like ridiculously easy things that give you gold trophies, but the point of me, I never did it because, you know, I'm one of those people who like, oh my gosh, I only play games to get trophies. I just thought it was a fun challenge, and it was. I love the classic Mega Man games, although, you know, Capcom these days is like, what's a Mega Man? And it's like, oh, here, we're too lazy to make a new game. Have a rehash of like the first 6 games that, you know, you could already play on like Mega Man Anniversary Collection. And if you buy that, you also get Mega Man 7, 8, and the 2 arcade fighting games. But why would you want to do that?
And the arcade games. There were Mega Man arcade games?
Yeah, there were fighting games. I believe they were only in Japan.
Oh.
But then they came, they were translated for the anniversary collection. At least I think they were only in arcade in Japan. If they were in arcade in North America, I've never seen them. Also, yeah, Nitro.
Nitro Block, that's kind of dastardly, which, by the way, this is a long while ago, but more people agreed that those were Nitro Blocks than Dur Blocks.
The second I saw them, I knew it was a
were...
reference to Crash Bandicoot, which again is another series, like, where the heck did that go?
It was a Naughty Dog series, and they started working on other things, and the franchise just kind of got sold off to other companies, and no one's been able to actually make use of it. So that's what happened to Crash Bandicoot, sadly. He got stuck in franchise hell. Like, if you could imagine if that happened to, like, Mario, which that would never really happen unless something catastrophic happens to Nintendo, yeah, that would probably spell bad days for him. So...
I look back at, like, all of my favorite childhood series, and they've all gotten stuck in some kind of hell, which is a really big shame. Mega Man, Crash,
they've all
Sonic.
gotten stuck in hell.
The only one that really kind of hasn't is, like, Mario.
I mean, it's kind of had its own hell.
Yeah.
It's at least a better hell than the rest.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say that pretty much all of the Nintendo franchises I really liked have gone through some kind of hell, for sure, but I guess not as bad as the other ones. Like, yeah, Mario's had his share of bad games, Zelda's had his share of motion controls, or Zelda games have had their share of motion controls, which have just kind of wrecked it. I'm still waiting for Wii U Zelda, and people are all kind of speculating that they'll do another Twilight Princess where it comes out for Wii U and the next, which honestly I'm thinking it will do that as well. Because at this point it's like Nintendo kind of just wants to forget that the Wii U exists, it seems. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm betting that happens.
See what happens.
Like, buy the next and get the new Zelda game like 6 months ahead of time. Something like that. Which would really annoy me because, like, it's kind of the last thing to really, you know, even care about the Wii U for. Oh, no,
and then you'll end up in a...
I'm sorry, Yoshi. Although, if you live in Europe, I guess you're not really worried about that anymore. Again, I'm sorry.
It's been out for how long again?
I know, since like May. It's ridiculous.
And we gotta fly to this level. So I'm gonna just preemptively fly to the level, save state, and be like, I'm there! So, and...
Save state
that should about do it. Well, that's the backup save state. You see, my profession is IT, so backing up is a very important thing to me. It's worth the time to take backups. Just before we end this video, there is a video on YouTube I want you guys just to search for. The things IT people do not say. Just watch that video. It is hilarious.
Sounds funny. Go do it.
So, next up on Let's Play Super Mario World, The Secret of the Seven Golden Statues, high gravity hopping. So unfortunately, our low gravity shenanigans is going to go away, and we're not going to have to persevere under high gravity, which what could be generating high gravity here? And don't tell me another star, because, well, they might be twinkling, but they're also light years away. Is Yoshi able to fly that fast? He can break the speed of light?
Maybe. Maybe there's a cheat code for that. We'll have to see.
You see, the secret to space travel was 312C AF6F this entire time.
I knew it.
And now we can build our own Starship Enterprise. Oh, man. Alright, anyway, see you next time, everyone.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Mamma mia!